Hello fellow builders and welcome back to the bench. Mediocre Modeler here once again with well, it's not a reveal because I'm not quite done with it, but it's not a one-day build because I didn't really build it. It's a reveal. I don't know. You name it. So this is what we got. One of the things that when I got my 3D printer that I knew I wanted to do is print a Black Panther mask. And it's a wearable mask. And it was printed in black. So there's really not much you needed to do to it other than paint the silver on there. And what I had done originally when I started doing it, I had it painted black. I masked off the lines I wanted in silver and, painted over that. And I was like, it might be just easier to go on ahead and paint the whole thing silver first and then mask off the parts that I want to remain silver and go over it with black. And so that's what I did. So what we're going to do is take the masking off so you get the big reveal. But the other thing with this was, for the longest time, I've always been saying that I wanted to work with magnets to hold things together. And every time I tried to use a magnet, it wasn't the right application. And this one was. It's a two-piece mask, and so actually the way this is supposed to go together is, you got your back and your front piece, and this triangle right here, all right, this was actually supposed to be on this part of the mask, so you would actually have, it would dip down like that, vice versa. But when it printed, it was really weak there, and so what I ended up doing was deciding, okay, if I want go on ahead and get this cut off in a straight line, I can go on ahead and glue it onto this piece, and there you go. The other problem I had was putting it on and putting the two pieces together. To keep it on your head, I thought Velcro might work because I could maybe put some Velcro ties. I was going to put Velcro on either side that way, because this goes back behind your head like this, right? And then, but trying to get my hands up there to get the Velcro straps I needed a plan, and the plan was magnets. You can't see them, but maybe you can. Let's switch cameras. Okay, yeah, there you go. So here and here, and here and here. And I was considering putting actually two more to increase the grab. And they match up to magnets there, here, and here. And when you put them together, you get a good positive grab. Let's see that again. So yeah. Whoop. There. The one tricky thing about the magnets was when putting this on here, trying to make sure it lined up straight, because these cheek pieces were not. You have the possibility of them going, sideways. So there was a little bit of work done there as far as making sure they were lined up right. You also have two options of the eye holes. There's a screen that you can get. There's a large hole screen and a small hole screen that you can glue in there. And before I put the magnets in there, I thought I was going to go, because you can see through the holes. But once I got the magnets on and then put it on, it brings those eye holes really close to my face. And I honestly think if I was going to do a cosplay, I think I would just do the black makeup around my eyes because your eyes are so expressive, there's so much you can do with that. But let's get this tape off of here. There you go. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I may still need to do some touching up here and there, but let's see. There you go. Alright. There's no masking on that part, so we're just going to set that one to the side. I was talking to my buddy Lou, on the 3D, Lou and Justin, some other guys on the 3D printing Facebook website. We were talking about masking because I had this, I put a picture of this up when it was all silver, and it was almost not recognizable silver. And they were like, oh, well, yeah, that now I see it. And I made the comment that masking helps me to think because it makes you focus on that one task. And I'm just having a little bit of problem on my Tesla gun trying to figure out the rubber grips. And so doing this kind of helped me over that hump a little bit. Because I do actually have a game plan for that. Look at that. I'll have to admit, the unmasking might even be a little bit more satisfying than the masking itself. One thing I did do on this, or let's say I didn't do, with most of my 3D prints, I like to go back and smooth out the print lines so that it's just smooth all the way around. And I'm okay with the print lines being on this one. This is going to be more of a wall hanger than anything. I'm not going to do a cosplay with it, although I did think that doing a Black Panther Mandalorian cosplay thing, that did cross my mind. Let's see what else. Almost, oh, let's see, we got this guy here. Even with the lines on here, sometimes you have to step back and look at it and go, well, what do I actually want to mask off? And there you go. Alright, and I think we're down to the last couple of pieces. Okay. So, only a little bit of touch up, maybe. Not even That, my friend, looks pretty dang good. Okay, so to get this thing on, now you didn't think I was gonna undo all that without putting it on. Of course I am. But to help me, I went and got a neck gaiter for two reasons. One, on my Mandalorian build, I was looking at some of my pictures and I don't have a neck gaiter, and you can, my collar doesn't come all up, and I figured the neck gaiter is going to help me with that. It was $4.99 at Harbor Freight, and perfect for what I need it for. But this I know. So then, snagging a little bit. There. Okay. That's pretty snug. I mean, I'm happy with this. This is okay. Whew. Like I said, I don't need my glasses to wear this because I won't be reading anything. But yeah, I'm very happy with the way this came out. And so now, the only other thing I was thinking about doing was getting a stand for it and then putting a purple light to shine up inside to make the eyes glow purple. But other than that, I how can you not be happy with that? Okay, all right. Well, you can't be mad at the way that came out. I will say that masking makes all the difference. It did help the way I did my masking. I set the tape down and I used my finger to make sure I was following the groove with the tape, and then I got a good sharp X-Acto blade and brand new blade and just made those nice little cuts. Very, very happy with the way this came out. If I were going to cosplay this, I would probably go on ahead and put one more magnet in probably right about there on either side. Because if I turned my head or a little bit, I could feel it kind of pop apart a little bit, and then it would pop back. If I were going to reprint this, I would probably print it at maybe no more than 10% bigger than what what the regular side was. But I think I was pretty much at capacity on the CR10 when I printed it anyway. So, okay, this was a nice quickie build. You can go out and build something of your own and put it on the shelf and send it in and let me see it so we can talk about it. Until then, have fun, be safe, go build something. Wakanda forever. Pew 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 pew.